Officials with the Texas Department of Public Safety say 9 migrants face felony charges for their involvement in the border breach that led to more than 200 arrests.
The March cases, we have 214 cases total out of the March cases that were dismissed.
So you may remember from a few months back the border rush that happened. As you heard in the beginning of the video, that led to over 200 arrests. And this is what it looked like on the scene at the border.
New video from El Paso, Texas shows a hectic scene at the southern border. Hundreds of migrants are in custody after rushing past wire fencing in an attempt to enter the country.
Look at this video, it's pretty dramatic.
Yeah, I haven't seen the video.
I'm playing it right now.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
Well, because you're in clown world, you can violently rush the border demanding entry into a country, be charged with a crime, and then have that charge dropped. Meanwhile, the country that you border rushed will allow you to stay.
How many of those have been dismissed?
The March cases, we have 214 cases total out of the March cases that were dismissed and are pending.
Are you all going to try to re-indict those ones?
That decision is still pending.
Earlier this week, the Biden administration announced an executive order that I was told was going to fix the border. So let's take a look at the border and see all the great changes that have been made.
Absolutely nothing has changed down here as a result of this executive order. We continue to see mass crossings without any resistance whatsoever. We continue to see mass releases, and we continue to see Border Patrol completely outmanned. Take a look at this video. We shot this late yesterday afternoon right here in Jacumba. This is what Border Patrol has to deal with out here. You got one single agent who has to try to corral this huge group of 150 people from all around the planet who crossed illegally. They'd been waiting there for Border Patrol to pick them up for 5 hours. They were getting impatient. You got language barriers, people from China, from Turkey, from Mauritania, from the Middle East. There's no translators out there for these border agents. They can't process all these people and patrol the border at the same time. They need more manpower, and we talked to a handful of these migrants. Take a listen.
From Egypt.
From Egypt?
Yes.
All from Egypt?
Yeah, group Egypt.
Egypt.
Good America.
Egypt.
America good.
Good America?
Yeah, good.
Yeah? Yeah? Why'd you come to America?
Business and the group.
You want to work? Job?
Work, yeah.
Job.
This friend.
Yes.
Group of friends, you guys want a job?
Yes. America, good.
America good.
Yes.
Okay.
America good.
I'm from Turkey.
Vietnam.
Vietnam. All from China?
Yeah.
And Harris, look at this. We were on scene in San Diego as we witnessed Border Patrol once again mass releasing hundreds of these illegal immigrants to city streets, just dropping them off at a local trolley station. Once they're done with federal processing, they're let go with their future court date, sometimes years in advance into the future, and they are then able to travel the country with that NTA paperwork, that notice to appear. People from all around the world being dropped off. Asia, the Middle East, Africa. DHS likes to talk about consequences for people crossing the border, but for a lot of the people that cross here in San Diego sector, they end up just getting released. And back out here live, been an interesting morning. Just a few moments ago, we had a group of Colombians cross illegally in front of us. They climbed over the wall and they asked us, are we in Texas or Arizona? We said neither, you're in California. We also came across a group of Chinese that crossed illegally. They got placed into a Border Patrol van, and somebody wrote in the dust on the back of that Border Patrol van, quote unquote, illegal alien Uber. That's how a lot of people feel about it.
This President Biden, has established an unprecedented number of lawful pathways for individuals to seek humanitarian relief in the United States, including asylum, outside of the grip of exploitative human smuggling organizations.
Lastly, after coming across the border illegally, these immigrants are showing their gratitude to the U.S. by protesting in the street and demanding the abolishment of ICE.
Over 200 day laborers and low-wage workers, many of them migrants, danced and rallied in Manhattan's Herald Square Thursday around a giant shipping container they say is a symbol of the border wall.
Somos más. We are more. That's what we are here right now.
From the taxi drivers to the laborers putting the blocks on every buildings we see here in this country, we say we are more.
It comes after President Joe Biden's executive action this week significantly restricting asylum at the U.S.-Mexico border, temporarily closing it if a daily average of 2,500 is met.
4 years ago, when he was running for president, he said he was going to support the immigrant community.
The immigrant community is under attack by both parties.
Earlier Thursday at City Hall, city, state, and federal officials introduced legislation to repeal sanctuary city status they say will address public safety concerns. They also weighed in on the border executive order.
A little too late. I mean, after millions have gotten through, it's a positive step. However, we have a lot of work to do to deal with the people that we have here who are committing crimes.
The border should be shut. Joe Biden should have done this on day one.
Back at Herald Square,
there is no United States of America without the day laborers, without the nannies, without the doctors, without the teachers, without us.
Sandy came, it was undocumented day laborers who went and they helped rebuild the city. When it was COVID-19, it was undocumented community members as well as minority that kept this city running.
Sure.